So this is the top 8 of the Vintage Challenge. We're playing Esper PO. This is our second top 8 back to back. This hand is unfortunately not keepable, but we're gonna go to 6. Hand is also bad. Oh my god. This hand's not keepable, I don't think. And we don't play Knight's Whisper in our deck, so it's really hard to keep a hand like this. Our top card would have to be Demonic Tutor or Tinker or something for this hand to be good. Demonic Tutor, Tinker, Vampiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor. That's a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3, Ancestral 4. I think it's still short. I think I'd still rather go to 5 than keep this hand. But if we are versus a control deck, it's really awkward to go that deep. But we have just so many misses on the top of our library that are mana sources that we could just break out super hard. I think I'd rather go to 5. Yeah, this hand's much better than those. Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Mage. I don't think we want Snapcaster Mage. I think we're just like brainstorming on our turn and hoping it's good. Snapcaster Mage I wouldn't consider a good draw. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be blue-red Xerox. I'm not really sure how we're going to beat blue-red Xerox with this hand. That's a good start, though. I guess we'll wait on this brainstorm. This is like a reasonable hand to beat blue-red Xerox with if we were playing Tendrils. But because we're not playing Tendrils, having this one-time mana sources is just not very good. I'm not countering that. I need to fight over my own spells. We can get Mental Misstep here. Can't really do anything about that. That's part of why this matchup is so bad. At this point, I already have a Tundra in play, so there's really no reason to play around Wasteland. Just gonna fetch a Underground Sea and cast Preordain here. There's really nothing I want to force a will on their turn anyways, so they have a second misstep, they have a second misstep. It's better to cast this now so they can't snap misstep us. Demonic Tutor. Well, that can get us a Blightsteel, so we might as well take that. I'm going to keep that one. We're currently at 4 mana, so we can't do it this turn, so I'd rather just pass and try to draw a blue card next turn. Blightsteel is really not a great call against blue-red Xerox. They can easily DAC us, but we're just... we don't know if they're playing a DAC version or not. Let's take a look and take a quick peek at the last known list. Is it 4 DACs? It's 4 DACs, so that's not really a great play either. Alternatively, we could Lotus for an Ancestral, but that's pretty weak to misstep. They probably would have misstepped Preordain. I think we want to get one more draw before we make any decisions. Yeah, we can get Yogwell. Yogwell's reasonable here. It's 2 cantrips and a land. But we can't do it this turn, so I think we're just waiting. The problem is, by waiting, we're probably just going to get hit by counterspells, but whatever. We don't have very many choices. So if this is a DAC, no DAC, holding up spells. 2 Pyroblast, 2 Spell Pierce, 2 Ancient Grudge, 1 Flusterstorm. A lot of things that make this go wrong. I guess I have to play Lotus out to play around Spell Pierce. That's kind of frustrating too. Wow, it has a Xerox spell as well. Okay. So our best draw is it blue card for force? It might be blue card for force. You're assuming nothing gets countered, Renee. Which They bottom, which is a good sign. Blue card for force? Blue card for force. Okay. So, what's our best line then? Is it Yogg-Will, or is it to put a Blightsteel in play with a Force of Will backup and hope it's good enough? We have 4 mana and win. How are we winning? We're not winning with PO. We could win with Mentor, maybe? I don't know. We're not playing Tendrils, so we can't Tendrils kill them. As much as Tendrils would be it'd be very good if we were playing Tendrils right now. So we have to pick an avenue to victory, and it can't be Tendrils. So can we Time Vault Key them? Can we Mentor them? Can we Blightsteel them? One of those 3. Which of the line make the most sense? They're playing 4 Dak Faden, but we do have Force of Will backup. We would have to dodge. To play Vault Key, we would have to dodge. I can if it all resolves. You're not wrong. I guess that's a good bait, at least. So what's the correct order to play this in? Not Mindbreak Trap. No matter if we play Lotus first, we can't get flustered, right? It'd be 3 mana. I mean, we can get flustered, in which case we would lose. Will Tinker is definitely a line. I'm not. Renee, they have to have exactly nothing for us to DT twice, and when DTing twice doesn't. We only get to DT once for Yogg-Will, and the second time is something else. So I think we just want to get a Blightsteel and just try to put a Blightsteel into play. Whether or not we're supposed to will before doing that is a different story, right? So we can Demonic Tutor for will, play Lotus, Demonic Tutor for will, use our Petal and our Lotus, cast will, return Petal, Lotus, land, and then we have a little bit more. Alternatively, we can play Lotus, cast Demonic Tutor, Demonic Tutor for Tinker a Blightsteel into play, have Force backup. Force can beat Spell Pierce, but not yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think we want to will. It's like super risky, but like we are already down on cards. We had a rough like start, and this matchup is a little hard. That resolved. Do we want to reconsider now? And Yogg-Will. Yogg-Will will get us our Petal back and our Lotus back, and we get to Brainstorm and Preordain. I don't know if that hurts us at all to go for Yogg-Will instead of Tinker. I don't know if there's any... I don't think there's any downside to going for Yogg-Will here, actually. Can't think of a downside. I think we just do Yogg-Will because there's really no downside. Do we make... I guess it doesn't matter exactly which colors we make. We probably want to make blue and leave a blue open. I guess it doesn't... This represents Fluster, but we get to bring them both back anyways. Alright, that resolved, so... I guess in the end we didn't net any mana, right? Somehow we didn't net any mana there. Yeah, the way I sequenced it was bad. Yeah, you're 100% right, Andreas. I sequenced that poorly. because I could have gotten grudged. I should have I actually did this exact thing in the last game where we sequenced around it. Yeah, we dodged it. That was about. I don't really see. We get to get an extra land this way for next turn, is what Yogg-Will did for us. Lightning Bolt target me. Guess we could just die anyways. Time Walk kill us. Yeah, so all the Yogg-Will did was let me make a misplay and give us a land. I don't know. And it makes our dig through time draw worse. I think I would have rather not Yogg-Willed. Alright, well, we have the Force of Will for the DAC, so. Force back? Force back? Really? Oof, brutal. Oh, man. Alright, well, we tried our best. Yeah, so in hindsight, I don't think I would will. I think I would just go get Tinker and sequence it correctly so that you want to put the Black Lotus in play, get the Tinker, and then play the Lotus Petal so that there's no way that you can get grudged in between, for sure. Unfortunately, our opponent had it all, and we were not able to get there with our Blightsteel. But I think the line's fine. Yep. Yeah, I agree. So we don't play Karns today. You're right, could have drawn Balance. Blusters, Remoras. We could have drawn Balance. Not super great for us to draw Balance, but it would let us live longer. Yeah, another punt, huh? Okay, so 1 Null Rod in the 75. I don't like this combo versus them. I really don't like Tinker Blightsteel, but I actually think I'm supposed to keep it in. I don't think it's better than. I mean, is Lavinia better than Tinker Blightsteel? Probably not. It's just a rough matchup. I don't think Lavinia is better than Tinker Blightsteel. What's Lavinia do? Stops Force of Will, Dig, and Cruise and Gush. Got a rigged group. Uh-oh. Missteps. Tinker Blightsteel is just really embarrassing versus 4 DAC Fade-ins. I don't think I want to play Tinker Blightsteel at all. Knowing that now that he had a DAC with Force, well, we didn't know he had a DAC with Force. It's tough to say. They get to bring in Null Rod, Ancient Grudge, Pyroblast, Wasteland probably. So there's a chance bolts come out, but it's not 100% guaranteed that bolts come out either. I think I like this board plan. I'm not thrilled about it, but we're gonna do that. Cyrus, Seth, and Andy. Wow. That is a tough group. It's a very tough group. All the people I picked for my Sperling Rich. Oh my god. All the people I picked for my fantasy team have to go against each other. Did I know the schedule? It was a bad choices. These cards are pretty embarrassing versus DAC as well, but they're fine. We're gonna keep them. Maybe we should have boarded out Time Vault Key instead of Tinker Blightsteel. That might have been slightly better. They're both really bad. This is like one of the reasons why people were playing the Tendrils version of PO instead of the Vault Key one, because of the Xerox matchup. They have Wastelands. 1 Wasteland, 1 Strip Mine, 1 Strip Mine in the board. Which is more important? Mana Vault or Divining Top? Probably Mana Vault, so I might as well lead out with Divining Top. We're gonna go get an island and try to dodge this wasteland. This also plays around turn 1 Dak Vaden, which is always a fun one. Alright, that didn't get... I want to hold these other cards. Pretty weak to misstep. They can have Spell Pierce as well. Yo. So if we play Mana Vault and then Opal, then we have a Flusterstorm to beat 1 counterspell. If they have Misstep, can't really do anything about it. I guess we could Flusterstorm a Misstep as well. They have Spell Pierce. I guess we can Flusterstorm really anything and just try to go. We can wait till their turn to go as well, which is probably better. Let's play this Scalding Tarn. I would have misstepped top, but I've definitely seen people make a different decision there. They could have Spell Pierce, right? 2 Spell Pierce. That's kind of what it looks like. Ancestral. That means that the only way they beat PO here is double Force of Will. If we let this resolve, I guess it's still forcing them to have a force if we counter the Ancestral. We're basically doing the same thing either way, and we're less likely to get misstepped if we do it this way. Yep. You're on the same page as I am. Agree. We don't want to get misstepped. Definitely have to flush. Yep, I agree. P9. How'd your day go today, P9? I didn't see your name. We're definitely gonna make them have a force here. He beat me earlier. What's up, Travis? Oh, brutal. Has the force too. Pitches Jace. Kept Jason. My list that I have for him doesn't have Jace. Interesting. I think Jace is really bad in the PO matchup. I think I'd rather have like a Bolt than a Jace. Alright, so that gets forced. We draw. We're still live for some key shenanigans. So we draw top next turn. Seems like they could have Pyroblast. So we draw top. Top nets us a mana back. We could alternatively cast Brainstorm now. I don't really think casting Brainstorm now makes any sense. So if they drew Spell Pierce or have Spell Pierce, we lose our top and then we lose our Mox Opal mana. A little awkward. But I think it's more likely to have a Pyroblast than a Spell Pierce. Could have a Flusterstorm as well, which would also hit the Brainstorm. I think we'd rather play top. I think I'd rather use this mana. It's not really gonna matter. That resolves. I'm gonna spin then. Am I gonna spin with my Opal or am I gonna spin my C? More likely they have a DAC and steal my Opal than it is that they have a Wasteland and Wasteland my C. So let's spin on this side. Force of Will. Blooded Strand. Ponder. Could have a grudge too, that's true. So I guess we should leave the force on top for a DAC. And then next turn we can brainstorm into Flooded Strand. Probably fine. Yeah. Pass back. So I can spin again and draw something that's not force. I think that matters though. I guess we could just ponder instead. I guess like Flooded Strand and Force are not even great cards here. I don't know. I don't really know if I care about a Force. I think I would rather just have more action than a Force. Force is getting ourselves 2 for 1. I think I would rather just be Ponder. I guess Ponder Shuffle is not really that good of a play. I don't like know if any of this matters. Yeah. I definitely made the matchup very bad, for sure. I didn't expect to play versus very many Xerox today, and I haven't. So I'm okay with what I did. Well, if I take Ponder, what is that doing for me? Like, I'm casting Ponder next turn? I'm still casting Brainstorm, right? I don't know. I'm going to stop talking, though. I need to play the match. I'm running out of time. I'm going to make plays off of what I think we're going to do. So we could just shuffle these away. Those 2 cards don't seem very good to me. Yeah, this matchup got substantially worse the way we configured our deck. Absolutely true. We played P.O., Survival, Eldrazi. We have a shuffle. There's a Flooded Strand in our Brainstorm. We could shuffle with the Brainstorm. Pyroblast Ponder. Okay. Snapcaster's decent. I'm gonna put we need 3 mana to play any of those things. I still don't want to get dacked. I want to stack it like this for now. Is it DAC time now? No? I have to play this game though, so I'm just going to play the game and I'll make mistakes if I make mistakes and then we'll learn from them as we go through. Balance is awful though. I don't want balance. Balance could be good if he plays a Pyromancer later, but we're going to always lose lands off that. I don't really know if we want a Time Vault, but we can still keep floating it as well. We can make that play later as well, though, Alien. What about Snap Brainstorming here? Do I want this Time Vault? I don't really think I want this Time Vault. Spin first. P.O.? I can P.O. Yeah. Let's PO. Not now, but after. That one's PO. I'll probably crack the way the time vault and the balance, and we'll PO on his end step. Their end step, sorry. I'm trying to do better on that one. What's this going to be? Snap Ancestral? I really don't want them to snap Ancestral. Could PO in response right now, but that would mean I would draw. I could just PO without activating top. That doesn't make sense. I could just PO right now. Probably be fine. We just PO response. Activate top. Add a force, huh? Probably force this force and just try to draw all these cards with Ancestral. If he snaps Ancestral, it's fine. It's like same as me drawing cards with mine, right? Draw up to 7. Really awkward to lose the Snapcaster, but I think it's fine. Means he's definitely gets to Ancestral unless he counters this Force of Will here. I guess the worst thing that could happen, that's like the worst thing that could Can't do nothing, because then he gets to counter PO and get to draw 3. I don't know if it's better to counter Force or to counter Snapcaster. We're going to try Force. I guess the worst thing that could happen is Mind Break Trap. That way he gets to counter Paradoxical and draw 3. If only we had Mental Misstep in our deck. Then we could Mental Misstep the Ancestral. Okay, sure. Shit, we can force it? Okay, sure. That's fine with me. No, can't even get Dak this turn. I need to play faster, though. I'm at 7 minutes on my clock. I have to win 2 games. So we also have a pretty good follow-up to a Young Pyromancer there as well. Do I play things out? Yeah, probably. I don't want to dig through. I don't know if I should have ordered it like that. I guess I can currently pay for it. I don't want to get Snapcastered, though. So let's just pass after playing these. I don't want him to have Snapcaster here. Yeah, we're in the quarters. We're down a game. We're down 1,000,000 hours on the clock. That's fine. Force land. I'll leave 1 land for Yogwell, Ponder, and one of the. Yeah, we mulled a 5 and tried to get a Tinker through, but he had Dak plus Force. Is this another Pyroblast? This is an Ancient Grudge on my Mana Vault. I float mana. We get Yogwill, Time Walk, Ancestral PO, Yogwill, Ancestral. Probably just Yogwill, Ancestral. But if his last card is Mental Misstep, it's pretty bad to go that route. But it's probably just Yogwill Ancestral. We could also go Soul Ring PO. Soul Ring PO might be better, actually. Soul Ring, I think Soul Ring PO is better. Play Soul Ring, free key, 3 mana, 4 mana, top 4. I think it's like pretty close. I'm gonna go with Soul Ring PO. I don't know if this is right. I want to order this. I think that will matter though. This is wrong if I get misstepped. That's how this plan goes badly. Aware of that choice. I think I would rather hold for Tolarian than play out my library. That could end up biting me as well. I don't like the way I sequenced that. Oh, I used the white already? Shit. I didn't like the way I played that, but this is fine. I'm gonna leave them with 1 card. I have a PO on top and another PO in hand. That should be good enough. I have to win this game quicker though. I only have 4 minutes on the clock. No, it's not looking good. I have way too little time. I discussed with chat too much. It's my own fault though. Grudge it, sure, that's fine. Alright, that was pretty quick. No, he is under no... He does not need to concede. It's my fault for thinking too long. Alright, we're going to bring back in Tinker, Blightsteel. Yo, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. That was pretty good. We need to just bring in Tinkers and Tutors and just try to like win really fast. I don't even want to like. Do I want to keep Remora in? I don't even know. We have to play really fast. What do we want to take out? That's the real question. I don't think we have time for Remora, is what I think. That's okay. I was able to do those 7 turns pretty fast. That was... For having to beat down with the 2-2, that was pretty good, actually. I think Lavinia could make a non-game, so I kind of want to keep her in. We could take out, like, the cards that take longer to play, like Top and maybe, like, Dig or Wheel or something. Dig pitches to Force, so Will is probably worse. I could balance like can make a non-game, but it makes a long non-game. That's my only problem with that line. We gotta do this. We're looking for a turn 1 PO or a turn 1 Tinker hand, really. Alright, let's see how fast we can play without making too many glaring mistakes. Yeah, we brought the Vamp and the Mystical back in, and Tinker and Blightsteel to try to win the game really fast. I can't see myself mulliganing this. I'm gonna lead off with an Ancestral and hope it resolves. We have double Force, so we can make it resolve. Yep, I'm not going to be looking at chat. I'm going to try to finish this game as fast as I can. Absolutely. I got to win in 2 minutes, so... They get to see that I have Ancestral Double Force. Are they going to leave up Pyroblast? The real question. Yep. Go to my turn. I'm not going to jam now on my turn. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to jam on their turn. I could have jammed on Upkeep. I think I'd rather jam on End Step. Kind of annoying. I'm going to respond to that one. That way, if it's not... maybe I should have responded to Ruby. I don't know. That was probably the wrong timing. Seems like the timing windows I chose were really poor. Probably wanted to go on Upkeep, I guess. Unfortunate. That resolves. This resolves too, then. So we can go Pearl, Lavinia, Academy Key. Thanks for the follow. We also have Snap Recall. We can go Pearl Snap Recall as well. That opens up to Ancient Grudge pretty hard. Yo. I don't know. I'm going to try going with Lavinia. I don't know if that's correct or not, but we're going to do that. Ancient Grudge the Pearl. Sure, that's fine. Might not be fine. I don't know. Next turn we have Snap. Oh, we don't exactly have Snap Ancestral until we have another Lana. 1:30. I just have to make a decision on pretty much everything. I have to be careful though. He has a Grudge. I probably have to counter the second Grudge. I probably should have played the Key last turn just so that I had mana for Academy. I would be forced to counter. The problem is he was holding up Grudge. I didn't want to go into Grudge, but I probably should have and just counter Grudge. It was probably a mistake not to play the key out last turn. That's fine. I don't care about that. Yeah, see, this was a huge mistake. At least this time I can repeal my key back instead. I guess I can get misstep now. That's a little unfortunate as well. I can Flusterstorm a misstep though. Can't use that to Flusterstorm a misstep. That, yeah. I don't like how I played this at all. Maybe I was supposed to save the Lavinia. It was a clock. Probably should have saved the Lavinia. Now I can't save this key from Grudge. I have to force it. Kind of unfortunate. I can just pitch this PO though. It's not really doing anything. I have a minute on the clock. It's unfortunate. Is this gonna be a DAC? No. Minute on the clock. Alright, so I'm gonna snap Ancestral next turn and hope it's good enough. I have one more force to use. Yeah, that's fine. Hardcast force now. I don't have to snap Ancestral now though. Sapphire's a decent draw. Let's play Sapphire. I'm definitely not gonna do it on my turn. Recycle repeal. No, I need repeal for Force of Will. It also protects against DAC, which is kind of nice. This is super aggressive, but I'm just gonna make the play. This Fluster, another Snapcaster. All right, that's pretty good. Ah, shit. In top deck Time Vault. Then I have to draw an out really quickly. Seems unlikely. Could top deck Tinker Blightsteel might be even better than just top decking Time Vault, actually. We need to win. This is going to target Misstep. Pretty good. What? Targeted Brainstorm? What did the other one target Misstep? Oh, it had another Misstep? Oh my god. Okay. Or did that was that no, it wasn't even a targeted Misstep, he just had another Misstep. Maybe I should have protected my Lavinia. Maybe protecting my Lavinia was the worst mistake. Not protecting my Lavinia was, oh, I should not have played Mana Vault. That's gonna cost way too much time. I should not have played Mana Vault. That was so bad. That was the worst play I made today. Oh, I don't have a white mana. This is so sad. White mana's so good here. I fetched Underground Sea, not Tundra. I should never have played that Mana Vault. That was such a big mistake. Even though I can tinker it away now. No, no, no. It's fine. Has a Force of Will too? What the it's so tilting. Somehow I didn't think I was gonna win this deck. Deck list is in the description, the little app thing. QQE. No, I don't think I'm winning the game anyways. So ridiculous how well they drew, though. I should never have played that Mana Vault. That was such a bad play. I knew that was bad the minute I cast that. I'm so bad. Alright, it was fun. It was okay. I didn't think I played very well today, though, in general. I played really, really poorly against Andy. This matchup is, like, very, very hard to start, and then I made it worse the way I made the deck. On purpose. I did it that way on purpose, but... Yikes. I thought we were going to be able to sneak through this game, but apparently the hand was entirely counter magic. I thought for sure, like, the Snapcaster was going to target the misstep, and neither Snapcaster targeted the misstep because they already had a misstep. Which is so insane. They baited me into it, basically, because they didn't have to... I guess they didn't really bait me into it. Yeah, I guess they baited me into it. Like, they could easily have waited, right? Until, like, after I cast Ancestral, just cast Misstep. Clearly, maybe I was supposed to just counter the Pyroblast. At the time, it didn't feel like I was supposed to counter the Pyroblast, but I clearly lost that game to Mental Misstep, right? So, at the time of the Pyroblast, was it clear that we really needed to resolve an Ancestral? Like, kind of. I mean, I think this is correct fetch. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get Underground Sea for, like, getting Demonic Tutor. Like, balance is a secondary thing here. I can't believe they had another Force of Will after all of that, too. They've pitched Spell Pierce to Force of Will. That's true. That's true. That's true. Alright, well, that's a good run. This is a rough matchup for sure, and having to play versus the clock and the opponent does make everything more difficult. Which is just something that even after all of these months of streaming, like, it can happen still. If I get too involved in lines, like, it just so happened that the Xerox matchup itself, you have a lot more options when it comes to spinning top, casting Preordain, casting Ponder. A lot of matchups is very straightforward what you need to be doing with your Preordains and Ponders, but this matchup is much more challenging for making decisions anyways. And then I probably got a little too deep into chat, but that's just a thing you learn from. So it was a good run, another top 8. So that's back-to-back top 8s. Last time we streamed, it was second place. I'm actually going to keep going. I would normally